Hello, good afternoon, Tribuners. Welcome back with me, Mutiara, in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news comes from Malang. Traders complain that they use the Peduli Lindung application to buy cooking oil. Cooking oil traders at the Kasin Market in Malang City object to using the Peduli Lindung application when serving the purchase of cooking oil. This follows the government's policy to purchase bulk cooking oil using the Peduli Lindung application. They reason it that this could be difficult for buyers, which had an impact on selling cooking oil. He suggested that the government does not need to implement this policy. The reason is, currently cooking oil is also easy to obtain and the price has dropped. Currently the price of bulk cooking oil is 14,000 rupiah for 1 kilogram. Meanwhile, the price of packaged cooking oil is 20,000 rupiah for 1 liter. I could say that currently the purchase of cooking oil was not restricted. In the past, people were only limited to buying a maximum of 2 liters. Now it can be up to 10 liters. He hopes that the policy of using the Peduli Lindung application will be abolished, because many traders did not know the mechanism of the policy. For information, the socialization of buying bulk cooking oil using Peduli Lindung application has begun. Previously, the government also implemented a policy of purchasing cooking oil requiring an identification card to be shown. The next news is, Sika district routes are cut off due to overflowing rivers. The district route section in Sika, East Nusa Tenggara, was cut off due to the erosion of the Waigete River, which overflowed due to heavy rains on 30 June 2022. Residents hope that the government will soon build a connecting bridge to facilitate route access. The overflow of the Waigete River in Ipir Village, Bola District, has cut off the road linking Dorenglis District and Mapitara District. Access was cut off after 3 hours of rain. As a result of the incident, a number of two-wheeled and two-wheeled vehicles would not cross the road. They chose to turn around and look for other alternative routes. He said that the absence of a connecting bridge forces residents to break through the swift current, even though it could endanger the safety of their lives. Some residents even dared to carry vehicles because they could not pass directly. This condition occurs every rainy season. Residents' activities are often disrupted. Residents hope that the government will soon build a bridge over the river, considering that the routes between these sub-districts are crossed by residents from 10 villages. The next news is, former regent of Indragiri Hilir becomes suspect of alleged corruption. The former regent of Indragiri Hilir for 2 terms, Indra Muklis Adnan, was questioned in his capacity as a suspect in the alleged corruption of capital investment in the regional owned company Gemilang Citra Mandiri on Thursday, 30 June 2022. After being questioned, Indra Muklis was immediately detained by the Special Criminal Investigating Prosecutor of the Indragiri Hilir District Attorney's Office as the party handling the case that exonerated him. The suspect was also swept for antigen As a result, he tested negative for COVID-19. Then, at 6 o'clock p.m., the Indragiri Hilir High Prosecutor's Office made the arrest of the suspect. Indra Muklis Adnan was placed in detention in Tembilahan Class A prison for the next 20 days until the 19th of July 2022. The next news is illegal tin mining activities in Pangkal Pinang City still occur. Illegal unconventional tin mining activities in Pangkal Pinang City, Bangka Belitung Islands are still happening. This was proven after the ranks of the local civil service police unit conducted raids in several places on Friday, 1st July 2022. Head of Operations Section of the Pangkal Pinang City Civil Service Police Unit, Arif Budiman, revealed that during the last 6 months from January to July 2022, his party had conducted 50 IT raids. The raid was carried out based on complaints from the local community who felt restless. Arif said that dozens of raids were carried out in places that had previously been raided. In addition, there are several new places that miners have begun to explore. These places are from Semabung Village, Pasir Putih Village, Kolong Nangka Keramat Village, Sinar Bulan Village, and Kolong Kepoh and Bacang Village. He admitted that several of these locations have been frequently raided, but the tin miners have not heeded to prohibition given by the Civil Service Police Unit. In addition to frequent visits, officers often confiscate. However, that did not deter them. Therefore, in order to take maximum action, Arif asked for support and participation from the community. Residents who feel uneasy about illegal tin mining activities in Pangkal Pinang themselves can report to the call center number provided. The next news is a husband and wife are suspects in the alleged murder in Goa Regency. The police did not take long to arrest the perpetrator of murder of Dayang Nilang, a middle-aged woman who was found that raped in a burlap sack in the bushes, Makassar neighborhood, Padang Sub-District, Somba Opu Sub-District, Goa District, on Friday, 1st July 2022. Two people suspected of being the perpetrators of the murder were arrested. The two of them are husband and wife. They were arrested by the Sub-Directorate Team for Crime and Violence at the Makassar City Resort Police. In fact, the police brought the two perpetrators to show the crime scene. At the scene, the Sub-Directorate of Crime and Violence of the Makassar City Resort Police, together with the Medical and Health Division team of the South Sulawesi Police, has processed the crime scene. The victim's body has also been taken to Bayangkara Makassar Hospital for further processing. At the crime scene, the officers were directed to point out the crime scene where the perpetrator dumped the perpetrator. The next news is the residents of Bandar Lampung have complained about the amount of waste in their environment. Residents of Teguhan, Teluk Betung Timur, Bandar Lampung live side by side with garbage. Since the year 2000, they have been close friends with garbage and waste. Quite strikingly, the dark black hazardous waste from the Bakung vinyl disposal site is also a contributor to keteguhan. Even the thick black waste often enters people's homes because it is carried away by overflowing water during heavy rains. This is a common occurrence and is felt by residents of the Keteguhan Teluk Betung village, East Bandar Lampung. This is because densely populated settlements are indeed the estuary of garbage from various directions in the highlands. According to tribunlampung.co.id's monitoring, the solid black waste stream from the Bakung landfill went straight to the sea coast in Keteguhan. In addition, there are also rivers or drainages from various settlements that lead to the sea coast in Keteguhan. According to the investigation, the flow of waste from the upstream of the Bakung landfill to the downstream coast of the sea in Keteguhan is approximately 3 kilometers. The stream of jet black sewage with a pungent smell surrounds people's home. The meandering stream is even only 1 meter away from people's houses. In addition to solid black waste, the flow of water is also dominated by household and factory waste made of plastic. If it rains heavily, the waste stream is clogged with garbage. As a result, there was flooding and even overflowing water into people's homes. In addition to the people directly evicted, the sea in Keteguhan is also polluted. The beach that used to be clean with white sand has now become a scary black moss. Nothing more can be expected from that scary sea. Underwater ecosystems are damaged. Fish are also disappearing. The last news is destruction of evidence in the courtyard of the Nunukan District Attorney's Office. Located in the courtyard of the Nunukan District Attorney's Office, evidence was destroyed from 237 cases that have permanent legal force on Thursday, June 30, 2022 in the morning. The destruction of evidence was attended by the region of Nunukan, the Nunukan District Court, the head of the Nunukan Police, the Nunukan Prison, and other related vertical agencies. The head of the Nunukan Prosecutor's Office, Yudi Prihastoro, said that the destruction of evidence that had permanent legal force has been approved by the District Court, High Court, and Supreme Court. According to him, the evidence that was destroyed was dominated by drug cases. In addition, there are also other general crimes such as cases in the emergency law, theft, decency, and child protection. Well, I think that's all the news for today with me, Mutiara. Don't forget to follow us in Tribun Lampung News Video YouTube, Tribun Lampung Facebook, Tribun Lampung Instagram, and TikTok for further information. Thank you.